Hi everyone, Emily here. So I'm really excited to guide you through a brief mindful eating practice. Now, I don't know about you, but there are certain things that I love to eat, and one of them is chocolate. Now, this is something I like to do, just for special occasions, and I'm getting better and better at knowing when I've had enough. And part of that comes down to eating things that I really like a little bit more mindfully. So I find that if I bring a little bit of mindfulness to eating the treats that I love, then often I don't need quite as much to still feel really full and satisfied. So I'm going to invite you to grab out. You can do anything. You can do this with your lunch, with your dinner. You can join me in eating a little piece of chocolate mindfully. You can turn it into a piece of fruit. Whatever you like, you can bring to this practice. So go and get yourself something to eat and come and sit back down, and we're going to get into a mindful eating practice now. So we're going to start with this beautiful shiny piece of chocolate. Now, the first thing I invite you to do in this practice is to just come to your senses. So see if you can notice the sounds around you, and see if you can notice with your eyes what you can see in front of you. And I want you to imagine that, this is the first time you've eaten this apple or this piece of chocolate, or this is the first time you've ever had this meal. And I know it sounds strange, but try your very, very best to imagine that you are an alien. You've just dropped in and you've never seen this curious thing before. And notice how it helps you bring a little bit more curiosity into the present moment. So, using our sense of sight, you can just pay really close attention to what you have in front of you. So really trying to see the edges, the places where the light shines. Trying to see any imperfections. Just trying to notice anything about the food in front of you that maybe you've never really noticed before. And if you haven't already, you might also have smelt or notice the subtle smell of what you're eating. So maybe bringing it up to your nose and just inhaling. And just noticing how smell anchors you here in the present moment. I have to say that the smell of this chocolate is incredibly powerful. Something I've never really paid attention to before. There's a creamy richness. What can you smell? And as you're breathing in, you might notice that you have this amazing capacity to breathe in and to recognize smell in the mind at the same time. We're incredible creatures. Not only can we take the air from the world around us and convert it into energy to fill our whole body, we can take the subtle aromas around us and convert it to understanding, and maybe even connect it to a memory of another time that we've smelt this same thing. Pretty incredible, hey? And then you might like to use your sense of touch. See if you can really feel the smoothness or the roughness. Feel the subtleness of maybe a gentle roughness within the smoothness. feeling the edges. And if while you're doing this, your mind jumps in and says, this is ridiculous, or I don't like doing this, or I don't like eating this, then just say, thank you, mind. Acknowledging the mind, and acknowledging the mind is always there to judge and to help us try and make sense of the world. But right now, just come back to sensing. And when you're ready, you might like to take a very conscious bite. And when you do this, you're going to have the urge to swallow. But I invite you to just start by just holding the food in your mouth and just noticing the flavors that are released. And just trying to slow down the process of chewing and really consciously allowing yourself to swallow. This is just the beginning. We don't have to do this for your whole meal. But sometimes it's nice just to slow things down a little. So noticing the texture in your mouth. And how the flavor changes over time. Noticing the food dissolving. Maybe the urge to swallow, and then noticing what it feels like to consciously swallow. And noticing the leftover remnants of your special treat. And then just savoring that sensation. And then you can just continue in your own time, just using your own senses to enjoy being here in this moment, with your very nourishing food. Chocolate, not so nourishing, good for the soul. And this is really what life is about, enjoying and experiencing our senses, being here in the moment and really allowing ourselves to, well, savor our experience. So enjoy yourself, and I hope you have a wonderful meal.